morning, good afternoon, assalamu alaikum, habarako, ni hao, comment allez-vous, comment ça va? And this is Musa, Matt Meacham Jr., signing in on this book writing network. We're still dealing with my original script of an Alien Alienation. And I know in our last set, we stopped at, I think it was set 15. Let's look at more. Let's look at more on Alien Alienation. This was the original script. It's published.
Constant wind which blew. Suddenly, dogs are everywhere. There are thousands of them, and they all walk upright on their hind legs. Dog 1. Kill it. Kill it. All of the dogs start to run toward Douglas, and they have these instruments which look like guns. They point them at Douglas, then they fire. But he is still there, eyes and ears. Douglas continues to perceive them. Soon they realize that they cannot destroy Douglas. They are all in awe. Douglas looks around into the blue atmosphere, then he sees a mind extended alone in space. Douglas looks at it continuously. He gestures for it to come to him, and it comes. A mind comes to him. The dogs are observing him from afar, and they see the mind come to him. Now, he is able to think. Commander Dog. Think. Douglas. Then he begins to think. Commander Dog. Who are you? Dog 1. He looks out into space. Give it a mouth so that we shall know this indestructible alien. Douglas. He sees a mouth, and it goes to him. I am an alien from outer space. I am here, but I don't know why. How I got here, I do not know. But don't try to destroy me, because you would be wasting your time. Commander Dog. What are we supposed to do with you? Douglas. There must be a reason for all this. We must work together to see the reason why. Commander Dog. We cannot ask for anything else, nor can you. You wanted a mind and the Force gave you one. There is nothing else you can have. Neither you nor I can change things. Douglas. What do you mean by that? Commander Dog. You are in an alien world, and you are alien to us, but the force which governs determines everything. You desired a mind. That's all that is allowable in this universe. Douglas. What? Commander Dog. You have a mind and you have a mouth. Douglas. The force has exhausted its gifts. So, this is all that I'll ever have on this planet. Commander Dog. That's true. Douglas. Why am I here in this distant place? Commander Dog. Since we can't destroy you, the Force sent you here. Douglas. What does that mean to me? Commander Dog. It means you must abide with us until the Force sees otherwise. Douglas. Oh. It begins to rain. The rain is all blue, but it is beautiful for the eyes to see. The raindrops fall from the purple sky, the sky is purple, and the raindrops are blue. This infinite universe of the cosmos must be a place where anything the mind conceives exists. Voice. You are amongst dogs who are the rulers on this planet, and you are only mind, eyes, ears, and mouth, without a body. Douglas. Okay. This is good to me. At least, I'm not in either heaven or hell, it is just another place. I am situated in a stationary part of the sky, extended in space in this alien place. Commander Dog. To the other dogs march forward. The dogs march forward. Humans are there, too. Thousands of them are marching behind the dogs. These humans are all black, jet black, and they all have real big lips, and curly hair. They all wear earrings. Human 1. Tatang. He listens. Human 2. Long Yak. Deaf and dumb. He points toward Douglas, but he keeps marching on. A regiment of baboons follows the humans. They are arrogant. The wind blows, and the blue rain falls from the purple sky. Time passes on, and Douglas is alone for quite a while, but during this time, the sky changes from purple to yellow, then tan, and then blue. The dream ends. Cut to 16th night. Douglas's house. He is in bed. Dig. He is shaking Douglas. Wake up. Wake up, you fool. Douglas. Waking, what? Harry. You were having a nightmare. You were caught up in your dreams. Douglas. I have to go back. Cut to int. Night Douglas's house. Dig. We need to talk to you. Tell us about those talking dogs. Douglas. Okay. Follow me outside. I need to make a fire. Dig. Make a fire? Douglas. That's my signal. They'll come in out of the woods. Dissolve to EXT night. Douglas's house. Douglas. Then I realized that I should not reveal how anything to anybody. From the beginning I had always been mindful of potential discovery. Cleo. And you fed it to us, Eve and me. Douglas. That is true. Eve. We were both lesbians until we ate the food. Harry. What about now? Cleo. All we want now is a hard bone. Nelson where? Cleo. Between our legs. Rita. Bitch. Cleo. And the same back to you, bitch. Bill. Amazed. Outer space aliens. I could make billions. He pulls out a gun. Nobody move. All I want are 2 outer space aliens. Rita, to Bill. You are making a big mistake. Bill. Shut up, bitch. You speak when spoken to. Cut to 19th day. Douglas's house. Butch. We have to catch them. And we must kill them. Dig. A talking dog. Where is the world going to? Harry. Why do we have to kill them? Butch. That's the moral thing to do. Douglas. Moral. What do you know about morality? Butch. Everything is relative. That is true. But relativity is relative, too. There are truths which are absolute. This principle depends on place and time. You see, even natural laws are limited by place and time, or space and time. Every universe has natural law, but this law is based on its own particular law. In other universes, there are natural laws which are unique to them. These laws must be obeyed if a particular species desires to live and prosper. Dig. What is natural law? What is this mad dog talking about? Douglas. Us. Dyke. this way. I had nothing to do with it. I'm just a human being. Butch. It is relative. The answer depends on time and space. Then, he barks. Eve. To Dyke. What is your problem? Dyke. I was born with 2 sex organs. Cleo. Can I see it? Cut to 20 int. Night. A cabin in the woods. Rita. Haven't you carried a heavy burden? Bill. Smiling. A outer space alien. I am going to be rich. Nelson. Yes. Bill. 2 aliens. Nelson. Do you think you are going to hell because of what you did? Bill. I'll spit in the devil's face when I get there. Rita. And you will burn and burn. Bill, who cares? Nelson. So, you enjoy pain? Bill. Hell, no. Nelson. Well, you should get used to the idea. Bill. Are you a preacher or something? Nelson. No. I'm just an old dog. Bill. How did he get to know you? Nelson. Have you ever heard of purple? Bill. Sure. Nelson. I'm talking about a place. It's a very long ways from here. Bill. Where is it? Nelson. It's in your mind. Bill, what? Nelson. It's in your mind, and it's real. I know you would like it. Bill. I think you think I am crazy. Nelson. Sure. But do you want to know about this place? Bill. Go on, tell me about this place. Nelson. The reason why it is called purple is because everything is purple there. There is a big explosion in the sky. The sky lights up and there is a helicopter flying overhead, and then, voices of a militia are heard all around. Jed. On a loudspeaker. This is Interpol. You are surrounded. Come out. You are under arrest. Dissolve to EXT night. The cabin, outside. Militiamen are moving through the woods. They are all armed and they move around the cabin. Jed. On a loudspeaker. Come out. There's no escape. Int. Night. The cabin inside. Bill. Nervous. What am I supposed to do? Nelson. You must surrender. But you must let us go. Rita. You must do as he says. Bill. Okay. Okay. He points to a bureau. There's a hole in the wall behind that chest. It leads to a small pond. Go there. You can hide. He pushes the chest aside. The 2 aliens run inside. He pushes the chest back in place. Cut to 23 int. Day. Interpol's office. Jed. We will have to kill all those aliens. Josephine, what? Jane. Kill them. This makes no sense. Jed. This is an order from High Command. Josephine. What is the reason for our taking this action? Jed. We don't ask the reason why. But, I am told, it is a grave moral issue. Jane. Morality issue. Jed. Something is not right here. Jed. What is right and what is wrong is irrelevant. Our mission is to search and destroy. Cut to 24 int. Dead. Interpol's headquarters. Interrogation room. Douglas. Why did you bring me here? Josephine. You know why you are here. You have caused a very serious international problem. We may have to kill you, and all the aliens. Douglas. You have violated my human rights. Jed. You don't have any rights. This is absurd. I'm your best friend. Douglas. So, that's why you are going to kill me. Josephine. Just cooperate with us. We don't have to kill you. Tell us everything. Damn. Douglas. If you let me out of here, I'll show you. Jed. We don't have to do that. There is a big explosion in the building. Panic and havoc. Nelson and Rita rush in. Rita, to Douglas, this way. Nelson pushes Josephine and Jed out of the way. And Rita, he and Douglas run out. Jed. He is getting up off the floor. Get them. Get them. Cut to 25 int. Dead. Interpol's headquarters. A meeting room. Jed. This is a very serious matter. That is why we have brought all of you here. It's simple. The explanation is quite simple. All of you in one way or another have been acquainted with the fugitive mad scientist. He has caused an international scare, and this will not be over until we get him, the two remaining aliens. Cleo. We used to be lesbians, but now we cannot stand the sight of each other. Eve. That's true, and all I want is a man, now. Josephine. Are they for real? Harry. That is true. And I have never seen the like of it since I began my study in psychology. Jane. I still don't see the need to kill them. Steve. He points at Eve and Cleo. They are the reason why. Harry. Why? I am a gay. And I want to stay that way. Dyke. He is holding his small dog in his lap. I'm doubled sex. And so is little cunt. Dick. Little cunt? Dyke. He holds the dog up. That's his name. LC, for short. Dick. That dog is doubled sex? Dyke. He shows LC's backside to Dick. Dick. He observes LC's rear end. Gee. He has two of them. Cut to 26 int. Night. In the woods. A fire is lit.
Wow. That's just part of my initial film script. I wrote a novel, and it was entitled "An Alienation," and doggone it, it's published. You can pull it up on the internet. Go to Amazon and look for the book. An Alien Alienation, doggone it. That's what I'm working on. That is the script that I will rewrite, and I will publish in a special book like I did my children's play. That is what I would be working on. An Alienation. Now, I deal with certain things that may be sort of offensive. I deal with. Okay, I have. These are the names of my characters, and you think about. Okay, you think about that. One of my characters is named Dick. One of my characters is named Cunt. We have in that particular film script, which that won't be the film script that I will. Okay, I will be working from this film script in my rewrite, the rewrite that I am working on now for a major production. But this what you just heard is from my published work already. I'm going to republish that play. I'm going to rewrite it. I got special things that I want to do. Now, when I wrote that film script, if you read some of my writings, you see that I get into a lot of vulgarities. But is this not, what is the word? I talk about intersexism. What is intersexism? Intersexism, people with two sex organs. I talk about transgenderism. I talk about homosexuality. These things I discuss in most of my writings. Why do I have these things in my writings? Look at the world. What's happening in the world? Transgenderism, homosexuality, that is major discussion. And I consider myself an artist. And an artist reflects that which is real. I may have my own personal views, but then there is a reality that exists. And as a writer, that's what I must respond to. We're going to talk more about my script and Alien Alienation. So it's a slow process because an Alien Alienation is my major project. But I have several film scripts which I will review. I will review in this class. I will republish them, and I will publish a book of film scripts. I have the whole year. So the thing is, I will publish a book of film scripts at some date. But see, my major concern is my major project, an Alien Alienation. I will pull elements out of my book, which is already published, which is entitled it's called An Alien Alienation, Doggone It. And I have talking dogs and so forth. Just to give you something about, what happens. I had a dog, and I had several dogs. I used to try to raise dogs. And the thing is, what happens is many of my characters are named after some of the pups that I was raising. I had personal puppies, and I had a major puppy. I had that type of leisure, and I was really trying to raise dogs. So in an Alien Alienation, I was thinking about my dogs that I was trying to raise. I was not a very successful dog raiser, but I've always loved dogs. I've always had one whenever I had the leisure to have one. And I'm working toward raising dogs in the future. Yes, I do have a future. So in Alien Alienation, doggone it, I got talking dogs these talking dogs are from another planet. And they are as sophisticated as humanity. And in that particular script, they interact. They come on the same plane. You can buy that book right now, but I'm going to rewrite my play scripts. I hope to do it within the next 2 or 3 months. I will publish a book of play scripts. I will publish a book of screenplays sometimes this year. And I would say maybe you should just wait until I publish my book of film scripts. If you want to look at some of the film scripts, look at some more of the film scripts which I have written. But I will be working on an Alien alienation. We got a lot to talk about, but we won't talk about it today. We will talk about it later. This is Musa Matt Meacham Jr. He's signing out. He is still on Earth, by the way.